MarchingOrder is the industry leader and sole source provider in graduation ceremony software and services. We provide services for live, virtual, and hybrid graduation ceremonies, including registration, ticketing, ceremony display, and name pronunciation. Our suite of tools make planning and managing graduate ceremonies easier for you and amazing for your graduates. As we enter our 20th year of business and experience, you can count on us to help you at any stage of your event planning process. The MarchingOrder product suite includes every solution needed for seamless ceremony planning and execution. MarchingOrder Assistant is our custom-built data collection site. MarchingOrder Live is our in-person ceremony display software. MarchingOrder Virtual is our virtual ceremony display software and accompanying web pages. In addition to those core products, we offer an array of add-on services such as GradPass, which is our digital touchless stage card, Pronouns, which is the pre-recording of graduate names and scripts, Guest Ticketing, which is a custom electronic ticketing solution, Slideshow, which allows you to share full-screen displays of your graduates, and Staff Check-In, which is an excellent tool to assist in the tracking of hours worked for payroll purposes or for the assignment of managers and teams. MarchingOrder custom designed school branded data collections websites that help ceremony coordinators pre-plan for the big day by gathering details needed for ceremony attendance, special accommodations, pronunciations. The site also allows administrators to manage graduate information from a central place. With the data collection site, you can monitor real-time statistics related to attendance and special needs, download detailed graduate data, and contact your graduates via email and text. Graduates are notified by email with instructions on how to RSVP for the upcoming ceremony. They access the site and submit their registration. Graduates can be authenticated where their email address or single sign-on access can be configured to pass the graduate into their individual record. You can enhance the information that you collect from your graduates by adding custom and dynamic questions to the student form to assist you in collecting specific details about your graduate. Using the MarchingOrder software, along with either the GradPass or the graduate card, you can display customized information for each graduate as they cross the stage. The on-screen graphic is 100% customizable for both style and content. You will provide us with the exact data you wish to be displayed on the screen for each graduate through the data upload into the MarchingOrder data collection site, or by sending your MarchingOrder Client Success Manager an Excel file if you decide not to use the data collection site. We can prepare your individualized software to feature exactly what you wish to display and how, whether it is a single graduate crossing the stage, a dual line recognition, or the full screen display for venues that do not utilize live video, but a screen would be available. On the next screen, I'll be sharing some of our live ceremony examples.
Brenda Vera Grafton McCall, Hooding Professor Dr. Robin Locke. Chin Ling, Hooding Professor Dr. Carla Davis Cash.
Stephanie Goldsby. Bhargav Goswami.
In this video clip, you can see the use of the GradPass as a touchless stage card for the diploma process, and our professionally recorded name announcements. Graduate information is displayed on the screen as a lower third frame to their live video feed.
Andrew Mark Brancato. Grace Elizabeth Soriano. Princess A. Dollhouse.
Along with the personalized slide of graduate name display, you can choose to include a pre-recorded graduate name. Pronounced is used in conjunction with graduate name display to ensure graduate names are announced perfectly on the graduation day, all while maintaining an uninterrupted flow across the stage. Pronouns is extremely helpful in timing the announcement of each graduate's name. Collecting phonetics through the MarchingOrder data collection site will allow our name reading professionals to pre-record each name accurately. Pronouns is supported by a phonetic tool called Say It Right, which is automatically included with the Marching Order Assistant data collection site. Using Say It Right, graduates have two options to help ensure that their name is announced correctly. First, there will be a student-provided text box where the graduate can type in their phonetic pronunciation. A second option with Say It Right allows the graduates to pre-record their name directly on the Marching Order data collection site. At live ceremonies, pronouns substantially reduces mispronunciations, shortens ceremonies, and streamlines the onstage process. I will now share a few ceremony examples of clients utilizing the pronouns service.
Emily Marie Dorsey, magna cum laude. Trevor Bruce Fender, cum laude.
William Jerry Watson Jr., Thea Ciara Wellborn, Lauren O'Neill Wijaywick Rama,
Shivam Singh, Navya Rajashekar Sogi,
Nikhil Shashank Moda,
Natalie Ann Murphy.
In place of traditional reader cards, utilize Marching Order's electronic Grad Pass. The Grad Pass replaces the traditional reader card with an electronic solution. The design can be customized for each ceremony and distributed via the Marching Order data collection site. The coordinator will mass email Grad Passes directly to the graduates, which they can then print at home or scan directly from their phone. On the next screen, I'll be showing an example of one of our clients utilizing the Grad Pass service at their summer ceremony. This example shows the Grad Pass being scanned by a school staff member during the ceremony. Just off screen, in the bottom left-hand corner, is another school staff member sitting at the laptop, advancing the graduate's name at the appropriate time before they cross the stage.
Ram Jen, Gray W. Gerber, Jose L. Sorzano Zavala, Lorenzo Hansel Jr.
The Marching Order website allows graduates to order and email guest tickets for the ceremony while administrators maintain full control over a streamlined ticketing process. The tickets are scanned in and out at the venue entrance using Marching Order's free ticket scan app. Tickets are issued immediately and can be printed or emailed to guests. However, graduates may return at any time prior to the ceremony to print or email their tickets. The ticket format is customizable and can be configured to contain any information that would be helpful for your graduates and guests. Ceremony administrators can manage all aspects of the ticketing process from the Marching Order website. Marching Order's guest verification allows you to collect personal information directly from the guests themselves. It allows guests to personally agree to your terms and attest to personal details about themselves in a secure and convenient way. Graduates will send a ticket link to their desired guests, who would then provide the required contact information and agree to terms outlined by the school. Once a guest provides the required information, the form is submitted and the guest would be given access to their ticket. Guest verification is the only way to capture the guest's information in order to populate the individual guest name onto their ticket. On the next screen, I will be sharing an example of mobile scanned guest ticket and what that access looks like on the device when the ticket is scanned in and out at the venue entrance. Marching Order slideshows are a great way to utilize your venue screens as guests enter and find their seats, or at the end of your ceremony as a means of recognizing graduates that are unable to attend. The full screen layout is completely customizable and can include the graduate's name, major information, a university-approved personal quote, a university-approved photograph, as well as honors. Our staff check-in solution provides coordinators an effortless way to calculate the time worked for every staff member on a non-standard workday. It's also a great way to assign staff members to teams and managers for day of delegation and logistics. Marching Order graduate check-in software provides real-time records of graduate attendance as the graduates arrive. With graduate check-in, you can scan the grad pass or the graduate card prior to the ceremony to electronically check the graduate into the software and view their information. The fields that are returned upon scanning are 100% customizable. This also enables you to accurately count the graduates who have arrived, and as they're checked in, review their information to see if they are in need of anything for their ceremony, such as honors or veteran cords. This concludes the portion of our presentation specific to in-person ceremony solutions. If anyone has any questions at this time, we would be happy to answer them. We'll now continue with the presentation covering our virtual ceremony solutions. Marching Order's virtual ceremony solution enables you to celebrate all graduates on their planned ceremony day. Our Marching Order hosted ceremony page allows you to share graduate information and content, whether it's live or pre-recorded. With all graduates and guests, you can recognize individual achievements and provide personal recognition for every graduate, creating a platform where graduates and their guests can enjoy a communal moment. Everything we produce for virtual ceremonies can be repurposed for live events. We feel it's important to provide flexibility and maneuverability to all of our clients. We're now going to watch a demo of the Marching Order virtual solutions.
Marching Order virtual ceremonies were developed for schools who are facing an unexpected cancellation or schools who do not host traditional ceremonies. In either case, graduates have worked hard to arrive at this moment, and we hope to help provide them the individualized recognition they deserve. For virtual ceremonies, schools can choose to produce a standardized slide for each graduate, which will show preset information for all participants, such as name and degree. Marching Order creates a custom virtual ceremony website. The site can include embedded videos or live feeds, a message to the graduates, social media feeds, and most importantly, the graduate slides. Graduates and guests can easily find their own slide and those of friends and loved ones.
Justin W. Kirk.
If you prefer to keep the ceremony website in-house, the content can be compiled for hosting directly on the school's website. Clients can use the Marching Order software to simulate the name-calling portion of a graduation ceremony during a live virtual ceremony webcast.
Graduating summa cum laude, Abigail Victoria Patterson. Lexus Chardonnay Jacobs.
If you hold an in-person ceremony at a later date, the virtual ceremony content can easily be used at a live event.
Marching Order's virtual offerings are continually being improved and complement our robust in-person event tools. Should you need a virtual or hybrid ceremony option, you will find we have made updates and improvements, including a more user-friendly interface on the administration portal, additional personnel to ensure every client has a dedicated client success manager, the added ability to update slides as much and as frequently as needed, easier access to reorder and remove slides, improved integration with social media platforms, enhanced accessibility accommodations, and automatic creation of slideshow video. As you begin your journey with Marching Order, you will be introduced to your client success manager. This individual will be your guide through all things Marching Order. They will assist you in the setup and customizations of your Marching Order Assistant data site or direct data submission, as well as assist you through your training and day of execution stages. They will also be your go-to resource for any questions that may arise. In addition to your Client Success Manager, you will also have access to your Client Support phone line. This phone line rings to 20+ individuals within our organization who are ready and willing to help you with any issues or answer any questions that you may have. Marching Order is a remote work company, allowing us to have knowledgeable professionals in every U.S. time zone. This ensures that regardless of what time of day you need help, someone is there to answer the call. In addition to the support we offer your coordinators, we also offer a support inbox for your graduates. Should your graduates have issues signing in, submitting a photo, or any other questions within our site, they can submit a ticket and a member of our support team will reach out within the hour to offer assistance. Should the issue they are experiencing be one that we are not authorized to resolve, such as a name change, a request for additional tickets, For a reassignment of ceremonies, we will direct them back to the email address you provide as your preferred internal graduate support email. We are dedicated to your success and are happy to offer support at every turn. Marching Order was started in 2003 with the successful execution of our president and founder, Tyler Mullen's senior project at the University of Pennsylvania. Today, Marching Order has significantly grown and is a team of professionals with backgrounds ranging from software development, management consulting, to ceremony planning and on-site execution, with roles even within the commencement and events arena. Our team members have a unique skill set and bring unmatched knowledge to the table. We are dedicated to enhancing graduation ceremonies and events and have been doing so now for close to 2 decades. We would be proud to bring our passion and dedication to your ceremonies and assist you in making them amazing. I would like to thank you for your time today and for joining this breakout session. It has been a pleasure to speak to you. If you have any questions or would like to schedule a future presentation call, please feel free to connect with me following your meeting today. I'd like to end today's session by sharing a case study of one of our clients that worked with us for the first time this year.
My name is Olivia O'Leary. I am the Program and Events Administrator at the NYU Tandon School of Engineering. Our ceremony was May 16th, 2022. We had an in-person ceremony with all 3 graduating classes, so from 2022, 21, and 2020. We were coming off of not having done an in-person ceremony in 2 years. We were doing it with 3 classes, and 2 of which were not on campus at the time. And we had to think of a way to get through the ceremony in the most efficient and quick way possible. This is my first year doing it, coming in with no knowledge of how it was before, but just hearing the experiences of past committee members. There had been some concerns about the length of the ceremony, the amount of graduates. There had been a desire from the faculty members who were reading the names to have someone else, if it was like an automated system or professional name reader, read the names. I started looking into software that could help us streamline our ceremony. I think I just Googled like graduation ceremony software, something like that. And Marching Order was one of the first ones that came up, and that looked the most legit. Some other NYU schools may have worked with Marching Order before. It sounded like a familiar name to a few of my colleagues. Basically just brainstorming with the team and then a Google search. We were still in the beginning phases of our ceremony planning. We didn't really know what we wanted from Marching Order yet. I put in an inquiry in the website. Fernand reached out to me, asked me like what I was interested in. At that time, we knew we wanted to do name reading. That was pretty much all we knew. And so she put together like a slide deck for us going through the different products that Marching Order offers and what could be of use to us in our ceremony. From that presentation, we actually realized that there was more from Marching Order that we could benefit from. We increased the amount of services that we were going to use. She assigned Kim to our school, and then I started working with Kim after that. From the beginning, working with the client success manager was wonderful. A lot of our staff was new, and I was new. So a lot of what we were doing, we were learning as we were going through it. I had quite a few Zoom meetings with Kim just to get myself oriented with what the software was and what our deadlines were. We were sending our communications through Marching Order Assistant. So there was some time where we needed to figure that out. She was very clear, very helpful, very available. Also, there was the online guide to answer any questions, but Kim was always available. I was working with a team of people who had been at my school a little longer than me, and they would ask her questions, or we would all do Zoom meetings together. So we felt like we were partnering with Kim, Kim was a part of the Tandon team. There was a lot of doubts from our side, and we were like, I don't know if we're going to be able to make this work. There was just a lot to move uphill against. And she was like, don't worry, we got this. I'll help you figure it out. And she did. It worked. This is our first time using Marching Order at the Barclays, and this was the Barclays' first time using Marching Order ever. So it was new for all of us. We got there, we didn't have much time. We were having some difficulties with the audio output, which was a little scary, not for fault of the software or anything like that, but they got it figured out. And when we were doing the sound check and we were trying the pronouns, I was like, oh my gosh, yes, we got this. It looked so good. It sounded so good. And it was just a relief to know that everything that we had prepared for and put into that ceremony and the students registering, it was just a very powerful moment. 3 hours into name calling, and it was still going, and that laptop was still ticking names. And I was just like, yeah, I'm glad we did this. Everybody was so impressed. It all worked seamlessly.